Hey guys, it's Bob and Frank time. We're going to be going over some important nutritional supplements that you should try. What I have here, Frank has some stuff for working out, stuff for sleeping. I have stuff for your balls. Okay? This will increase semen ejaculate volume and fertility. So what I have here is zinc. Zinc is very important for semen health. It'll make your semen whiter and it'll make it thicker. So if you're having trouble in that area, take zinc. You want to take 50 milligrams, no more, no less. Now another major constituent of semen is vitamin C. You want to take 1,000 milligrams of that. Next, we have Pygeum. You get it from Swanson. They're a good brand. You have Pygeum bark and extract. I recommend you get one that has both. And you take, let's see, what is the standard dose on this? Can't see it because the label is covering it. But take it. That will increase fluid from the Cowper gland and increase prostate health. And then what we have here is vitamin E and selenium. Selenium is an element, and vitamin E, of course, is a vitamin. So why are they important? Well, a study released in 2011 showed that taking 400 units of synthetic vitamin E plus 200 micrograms of selenium increased fertility and ejaculate volume. Then we have L-arginine. L-arginine is an important amino acid. By itself, it doesn't do much for semen. But when
Technical difficulties.
But when you compound it with lecithin, another amino acid, you get increased seminal volume. Take all these together and you'll do very well. And triple the lecithin, you want to take the phosphatidylcholine. You want to take the soy lecithin, 1,200 milligrams. And then finally, we have horny goat weed. It doesn't make me horny, but what it does, it increases nitric oxide levels, leading to vasodilation and therefore increased blood flow to the penis. So you'll have better erections. So this is just stuff I've been experimenting with, and I'll turn it over to Frank.
I love listening to this guy for a couple of reasons. Me, I kind of shoot from the hip and talk out of my ass a lot. But what I say is on point most of the time. Bob, man, he breaks it down. He breaks it down into fucking little DCs and fucking scales them out and boom, moves them out the box. And I respect him for that. That being said, what I got out of what he said on these supplements is it gets the blood flowing, puts a little zap and the little guy downstairs when it counts, if you catch my drift. Little action for the babuking in the Bobinch, if you catch my meaning. So, without further ado, woke AF. It's this bad boy, I would not normally plug or even discuss a pre-workout because I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever, dude. It's a pre-workout, great. Do you even lift, bro? It's not even coming from that. Here, Bob and I have busy schedules. I have a busy schedule, always on the go. I don't know how much coffee do we drink. How much coffee would you say we drink on an average day?
I don't keep track.
That's how much. It's like I could drink an espresso and go to sleep before bed. That's how much caffeine flows through these veins. Anyway, so long story short, I was experimenting with a couple of other pre-workouts, all right? And in lieu of 1,000 cups of coffee, pack of cigarettes a day, it turned into pre-workout, tons of water, and I saw that coming. I saw that coming, man. Here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
We need to get an actual camera.
We do. This is the beginning. This is the beginning stages. This is the beginning stages. So bear with us, technical difficulties, but we'll get through it just fine. So if you're just joining us, we're discussing supplements, some to keep the blood flow moving, and to keep it. I'll be frank, to keep it moving in the babook for the Bobinch, if you catch my meaning. All right, you can judge by the context of what I'm talking about. Back to the AF. So, a buddy of mine came in and he's like, "Hey Frank, you gotta try this, dude. It's called Woke AF." I'm like, it doesn't hold a candle to my C4, but whatever, dude. Give me a couple scoops. I'll try it in the morning. We'll go from there. Well, morning came. I hit that AF. I believe it was a Saturday or Sunday. I had a double snuffers. Okay, and this all ties in together. All right, hit the AF, 2 scoops of the woke, and let me tell you something. At that point, I thought my life had freaking changed. All right, I gather my stuff, I go to work. And this, like I said, this all ties together. So we're talking about supplements to keep the blood going and get you little babooked in the Bobinch, and I'm not talking about just
and
on.
increase seminal volume.
See, just like exactly. This is why I love this guy, man. So I get to work, put my gym bag up, because this isn't all about just working out. All right. So I see this girl that I've been talking to for a couple of weeks, and I'm woke, in other words. All right, I'm woke in places I didn't think could wake anymore, man, quite frankly. Being 9 months, 9 months of a changed life, not drinking and whatnot. So yeah, I was able to express myself. I was I was willing to take risks that I otherwise wouldn't, and they paid off. Now, I'll get to the gym part. Got to the gym, had a beautiful workout, man. I stayed pumped through that whole freaking time in the gym. I probably spent 2 hours. I don't know if it was back, shoulder, leg day. I'm not sure. I'll fast forward because I know I'm all over the place with this. And this all ties in together because we're talking about a little
100 milligrams.
100 milligrams. We're talking about getting the blood flowing where it counts. We talked about this. And this, in my opinion, it can't just be used for simply a pre-workout. So me and this lady friend of mine, we found ourselves doing what people do when they're alone. But let me tell you something, man. It kept the blood flowing for hours and hours and hours. It was like a liquid form of Cialis and Viagra in one, but giving me that boost and the drive to stay in the pocket.
It's the next best thing to meth.
Well, and see, my appetite's on point. My sleep, with little melatonin and whatnot, and back like he's joking with the methamphetamine. Obviously, that's a whole different subject that I'm not going to touch right now. That we're not going to touch on. Of course, you got to know that me and this guy like to joke around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt or a grain of woke. So anyway, and then we've got the Elimidrop. I'll let Bob chime in on that.
Okay, so I have some insomnia issues, and melatonin by itself doesn't help me out. And if I take Seroquel, I end up eating in my sleep. I do sleep eating.
And sleepwalking.
And sleepwalking is just not good. But this is a healthy alternative.
Yes.
And basically, this was produced by our friend Scott Whitney and some other guy in Florida.
Right.
And it really does work. It doesn't knock you out, but it puts you in a state to where you want to go to sleep, if that makes any sense.
And I'll add a couple of things like and Bob touched on. He's joking around with like this is the closest thing to meth. And, obviously it's not, but like these things they really are supplements. They're not things that I need or take on a daily or crave like that. But that Elimidrop really, because I've had numerous antipsychotic sleep meds, trazodone, Seroquel, right? Yeah. Those things just, I feel like a freaking zombie, and they just don't sit well with me, and then I feel zonked the whole next day. That Elimidrop, it totally relaxed me. It we laughed, we cried. It became a part of us. But it really works. I'm telling you, I know so many of the guys who stopped taking the pills. But like when I say pills, I mean sleep meds. I'm not talking about like straight up narcotic action. Being in recovery. What would you say? Being in recovery. I had a sponsor once tell me, he's like, you're gonna need medication for the medication. It's just kind of, it goes with the territory. And when I say medication, I'm talking about Xanax and narcotic esque type ish.
I think what you're getting at, you're going to need medication for the side effects of the other medication. Is that what you're
Yes,
getting at?
I am.
Yeah,
See?
so you take medications, they have all these side effects, and then doctors put you on more medications to treat those side effects, and it goes on ad infinitum.
Right.
It's not good. When you can do something in a natural way, and guys, you got to be careful about what supplements you take. Natural doesn't necessarily mean safe because there's contraindications with medications you may be taking. So you talk to your healthcare professional. But as far as I'm concerned with the Limidrol, there's nothing in there that has negatively affected me, and there's nothing that I've read on the label that disturbs me. What do we got here? N-acetylcysteine, magnolia bark, lavender flower, hops flower, ginger root, GABA, kava root, stuff like that.
It's real to me. It's real hippy dippy, earthy, whatever you want to call it, Birkenstock style. But it's good and it works. And it's not something that I crave and eat every night. Like I've gone weeks without it, right? And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? After we go to the Babuka Lounge and we've had it's been one of those days where I'm just wound up. I'll enjoy a couple of scoops, a scoop with my water, drink it, shoot the breeze with my buddy over here, recap, summarize, and fall into a nice peaceful sleep. So,
yeah, and thank you for spending time with us. We like to be goofy, but we also like to share valuable information. So, subscribe to our channel, The Great Bobinch.
please.
And me and Frank will do some more of these videos. You tell us what you'd like to hear,
Absolutely.
and we'll deliver.
Yes, and no topic is too. It's like we're not a one trick pony. Is what my friend over here is trying to say. So, let us know what you need. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll stay tuned for next time. Thank you.